Greetings from our channel again. With iconic parts like Annie Wilkes in Misery and the eerie characters in American Horror Story, Kathy Bates is an unreplaceable Hollywood classic who has made a lasting impression on viewers. However, few people are aware of the route full of difficulties and tribulations that lay behind the glitter of major honors like the Oscars, Golden Globes, and Emmys. In addition to overcoming Hollywood's strict beauty standards, Kathy Bates had to deal with multiple emotional upheavals and potentially fatal disease battles. Kathy occasionally faltered, but she never gave up. Even though many of her peers have retired by the time she is 76, Kathy Bates is still going strong and making contributions to the arts. She is a representation of tenacity not just in her well-known roles but also in her difficult personal life. To define herself, she has endured the most trying times. It has inspired other artists throughout the years. If you're a fan of Kathy Bates, come along as we relive her turbulent life, unearth the unseen tales, and delve into the unrelenting path of one of Hollywood's best actresses, starting with her early years and career. Born on June 28, 1948, in Memphis, Tennessee, Kathy Bates, full name Kathleen Doyle Bates, came from a wealthy family. Out of her three sisters, she was the youngest. Kathy's father, Langdon Doyle Bates, was a mechanical engineer, and her mother, Bertie Kathleen, was a stay-at-home mom. Being raised in a cozy and serene setting, Kathy had a deep love for the arts from a young age. Despite the numerous obstacles that awaited her, her devotion led her along a professional route. Kathy demonstrated a strong passion for theater and literature while attending White Station High School. But her time at Southern Methodist University, or SMU, in Dallas, Texas, marked the real turning point in her life. She formally started her artistic career there by majoring in theater. Under the direction of her instructors at SMU, Kathy not only acquired the art of acting but also used roles that were emotionally and psychologically complicated to discover who she was. After graduating from college, Kathy Bates' aspirations continued. She relocated to New York, the promised land for aspiring actresses, in 1970 after graduation. Kathy had to confront a tough reality despite her enthusiasm and talent. Broadway and Hollywood preferred youthful, glitzy looks that adhered to rigid beauty standards. Since her first auditions, Kathy has been turned down numerous times since her body type does not fit Hollywood's ideal. Kathy Bates was repeatedly turned down, but she never gave up. She made a name for herself on Broadway by taking on tiny parts at first. In the 1970s, she played a famous role in the play Vanities. However, throughout these early years, the public and industry professionals continued to view Kathy's career as unimpressive. She overcame this challenging time because of her tenacity and intense passion for acting. As she chased her ambition with unwavering determination, Kathy got her first movie appearance in Taking Off in 1971. Even though it was a tiny portion, it was a tremendous start in the direction of greater possibilities. She continued to play supporting parts in minor films and Broadway shows over the next 10 years, but she had yet to get the breakthrough she so desperately desired. Kathy was aware that she required one pivotal position. An opportunity to display the great skill she always thought she had. Kathy was not deterred by her difficult early years. She never wavered in her conviction that perseverance, passion, and her capacity to completely inhabit each role she played were more important for success than meeting Hollywood's physical requirements. Kathy's efforts started to pay off during the 1980s, when she began to earn more important assignments, starting a fresh and exciting phase in her professional life. Notable accomplishments and honors in 1990, Kathy Bates finally got her chance to shine after years of putting in a lot of effort in parts that received little notice. She was cast as Annie Wilkes in the psychological thriller Misery, which was based on Stephen King's book. In addition to being memorable, this job was the pinnacle of Kathy's professional success. Although Kathy's portrayal of a crazy, cold, and horrifyingly obsessed fan was disturbing, she skillfully exposed nuanced emotional layers behind the lunacy. In addition to astounding spectators, this performance brought her considerable praise from critics for her extraordinary acting abilities. The Academy Award for Best Actress in Julia Roberts and Angelica Houston went to Kathy Bates for her performance as Annie Wilkes. This was a noteworthy accomplishment for Kathy, not only because she was not well known before to this, but also because the role necessitated a lot of commitment and subtle acting to capture the character's complicated psychological makeup. Kathy was more than just a savage character. She captured Annie's fragility, intense psychological scars, and fervent desire for love, giving the character more depth and heightening the terror. Kathy Bates had a lot of new possibilities after winning the Oscar, and she kept showcasing her versatility in a variety of roles. Kathy featured in Fried Green Tomatoes, 1991, a movie about friendship and female strength, shortly after Misery. She portrayed middle-aged Evelyn Couch, who was going through a personal crisis. In addition to earning her a Golden Globe nod, this part showed how she could move fluidly between lighter comedic roles and more intense psychological ones while still retaining emotional depth. However, Kathy Bates went further. Other noteworthy pieces, such as Dolores Claiborne, 1995, another collaboration with Stephen King, further demonstrated her talent. Kathy portrayed Dolores Claiborne in this movie, a woman dealing with a terrible familial circumstance but displaying incredible fortitude in the face of adversity. Kathy's ability to portray characters who sustain severe psychological scars while retaining their courage and will was showcased in this role. In addition to her triumph on the big screen, Kathy Bates was also a star on television. She worked on a number of TV shows and received a lot of praise. Her performances in the television series 6 Feet Under, which ran from 2001 to 2005, are among her most remembered parts. Kathy demonstrated her flexibility as both an actress and a filmmaker by directing multiple episodes of the highly regarded series in addition to acting. She won a Primetime Emmy Award for her role in 2003, and it made a big impact on both critics and viewers. Kathy's work spanned a variety of genres in addition to film and television. She proceeded to appear in well-known motion pictures and television shows during the early 21st century, such as About Schmidt, 2002, The Blind Side, 2009, and most famously, the American Horror Story television series starting in 2011. For more than 50 years, Kathy Bates has maintained a solid reputation in the entertainment world because to her unwavering quest for new challenges and adaptability. Kathy played a number of roles in American Horror Story, frequently portraying twisted and vicious villains. Her portrayal of Madame Delphine Lou Laurie in American Horror Story, Coven, 2013, is among her most recognizable roles. An actual historical character, Delphine was a wealthy but vicious woman who slaughtered and tormented numerous slaves. The part was more nuanced than that of a straightforward antagonist because of Kathy's flawless portrayal of the character's horror and humanity. Kathy won the 2014 Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actress for this performance. Kathy's ongoing success demonstrates both her exceptional acting ability and her unwavering commitment to the art form. She has been nominated for 14 Emmys in her career, and she has won 2 of them. This enhances her reputation as a well-respected personality in the entertainment sector. In addition to her Oscar and Emmy victories, Kathy Bates has received a plethora of other notable accolades, such as the Golden Globe and BAFTA awards for her non-lead performance in Titanic 1997. She made a significant impression by playing one of the Titanic survivors, Molly Brown. One of the most adored characters in the iconic movie is Kathy, who did a fantastic job of bringing the real-world historical character Molly Brown to life. Along with her accolades, Kathy Bates is renowned for her unwavering work ethic and her capacity to play nuanced, emotionally nuanced roles. With fresh roles ranging from leading to supporting, comedy to horror, and even very political films, she never stops pushing herself. Kathy is unquestionably one of the greatest actors of her day thanks to her varied acting style and love for what she does. Personal life and marriage. Throughout her work and personal life, Kathy Bates has consistently exemplified perseverance. The public hasn't had many opportunities to see the quiet struggles she has endured since she has chosen to keep her private life out of the spotlight. Despite her composed demeanor, Kathy has faced many hardships, including marital discord and severe health problems. She frequently had to get over these challenges by herself in order to carry on with her life's path. In 1991, Kathy wed Tony Campisi. Only a year after her spooky performance in Misery earned her an Oscar. They were married for 7 years, and Tony was both an actor and a musician. Although not much is known about their relationship, Kathy has acknowledged that her work and career obligations consumed the majority of her time and attention, causing a rift in their marriage. Following their 1997 divorce, Kathy appeared to focus entirely on her career, refraining from talking about her private life. Relationships were not one of Kathy's biggest obstacles in life, rather, it was her health. When she was told she had ovarian cancer in 2003, it caused her great anxiety. But Kathy persevered through this challenging fight with her usual strength. The challenges, however, did not stop there. Kathy was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2012, which was another potentially fatal diagnosis. In order to fully eradicate the disease, she bravely chose to have a double mastectomy and lymph node removal this time. Although Kathy was able to overcome her cancer thanks to her brave choice, she had to deal with the terrible side effects of lymphedema, which causes swelling in the arms. Kathy disclosed in an interview that a lot of medical professionals frequently confused the signs of lymphedema with weight gain, which resulted in incorrect diagnosis. She eventually received assistance from experts, though, and discovered how to cope with the illness. Kathy has joined the Lymphatic Education and Research Network, LNRN, as a spokesperson, sharing her personal experience to encourage and assist those going through similar struggles. Kathy maintained her optimism in spite of her struggles with disease and maintained a positive attitude. She vowed to alter her lifestyle in order to enhance her long-term health after overcoming cancer. Kathy lost 60 pounds in 2019 and has now lost over 100 pounds. This allowed her to control her lymphedema in addition to helping her recover her health. Kathy gave heartwarming information about her experience losing weight. She discovered through her niece that the body signals the brain that it is full after 20 to 30 minutes of eating, usually by letting out a soft sigh. After that, Kathy started to pay attention to her body, stopping when she was full, and eating a healthier diet. She felt more confident and energized after losing weight, which enabled her return to the screen for new projects and lower her risk of lymphedema flare-ups. Kathy reported that although she continues to wear compression garments and takes precautions against cuts and insect bites, her pain has much lessened as a result of losing weight. Kathy now enjoys the figure she always wanted after years of hard work. Over the past 6 years, Kathy has improved her lifestyle and adopted healthier eating habits, which have helped her lose over 100 pounds. In addition to giving her greater self-assurance and vitality, this change has greatly benefited her as she has continued her acting career with new roles. Kathy even showed off her happiness when she was able to buy an Armani outfit and wore it to the Emmy Awards with pride, showcasing her reduced figure. Beyond her health, Kathy Bates has always maintained significant relationships throughout her career, finding support and encouragement throughout challenging moments, despite the fact that she rarely talks about her personal life. Kathy has forged strong bonds with other co-workers in the field. Her co-star on American Horror Story, Jessica Lange, is one of her closest friends. In addition to working together professionally, they have developed a close bond in real life. Together, they have made enduring impacts on screen and in their personal relationship, and Kathy frequently calls Jessica one of the actresses she most admires. Kathy has consistently upheld her enthusiasm and sense of duty for performing in spite of numerous obstacles. She overcame her health issues to continue working in movies and even made a comeback to television in 2024 at the age of 76 in the CBS sitcom Matlock. Even if age and disease may have slowed her down, Kathy has said that her career continues to be a source of inspiration and drive that keeps her going. In addition to being a superb actress, Kathy Bates is a representation of tenacity and willpower. She has demonstrated during her decades-long career that genius is not constrained by age, appearance, or personal struggles. Her success comes from more than just her legendary parts, it also comes from her capacity to overcome personal setbacks and tragedies and to convert hardship into opportunity. She not only won the coveted Academy Award and received critical acclaim for her famous parts, such as Annie Wilkes in Misery, but she also made a lasting impression on viewers. Not only was Misery the film that made Kathy Bates famous, but it also served as a demonstration of how an actor can transcend physical preconceptions, overcome obstacles, and achieve stardom. Many young actors have been influenced by this portrayal, which has motivated them to follow their goals or other influences. But it was more than Misery. Equally memorable memories were made by Kathy's subsequent turns in American Horror Story. Her performances as Ethel Darling in Freak Show and Delphine LaLaurie in Coven brought characters with depth and psychological depth to life. These performances further cemented Kathy's place in the entertainment world by showcasing her creative ability even at middle age. In addition to accolades and acclaim, Kathy Bates' career is characterized by the way she changed the perception of a Hollywood actress. She defied conventional notions of beauty, demonstrating that skill and commitment are the real factors that determine success in the arts. Numerous other female performers have been motivated by Kathy to have greater self-confidence and not allow outside influences to impede their professional success. Additionally, Kathy's initiatives to increasing public awareness of health issues are a reflection of her legacy. She became an active speaker for health and charitable organizations, especially those that support people with lymphedema, after surviving 2 fights with cancer. Kathy has inspired others by sharing her personal story, urging them to keep fighting illness with fortitude and resiliency and to never give up. In addition to being a legend, Kathy Bates is an invaluable source of inspiration because of her commitment to the arts. She has demonstrated that people can overcome any challenges and produce something worthwhile, whether they are brought on by illness or professional setbacks. Kathy has shown that a legacy is based on how we handle life's obstacles and influence those around us, not merely on accolades or significant positions. If you're a fan of Kathy Bates, please share your opinions after reading this motivational tale and your favorite role of hers. To ensure you don't miss the upcoming news about your favorite Hollywood celebrities, remember to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you in the upcoming video.